Hi there, welcome to the Sexual Abuse and Sexual Violence Awareness Week 2017, and this is episode 5. And in this video, we are going to talk about the misconception that most rapists are strange men hiding in the dark alley and sexual assault only occurs out in the street. So girls are told that if you stay inside the houses, don't go to school, don't go to college, don't get a job, inside the home you are protected and safe. In this video, I'm gonna bust the ass of that myth. But let me go first into some of the sentences that you definitely must have heard. Something like, real men don't rape. It's the monsters, it's the ones hiding in the dark, it's the psychotic, crazy, obsessed man who's hiding behind the dark in the nights and just waiting for some lonely woman to cross by so he can make his move. This is something we all have heard, right? This is the typical rapist sexual assault image that comes out from the news stories. Well, there's no other story to tell or another way to tell you this, but 7 out of 10 rapes and sexual assaults are committed by people we know, which means more than 2/3 of the rape and sexual assaults that occur are committed not by strangers, not by the dangerous man hiding behind the bush in the dark that our parents and family and society, everybody scares us of, but people who actually we know. According to research, the majority of children or the teen victims, especially obviously because these are the most vulnerable group of people because they are so young, these victims reported that 59% of the perpetrators were acquaintances, which means friends, family friends, someone they know. Tutors obviously involved. 34% were family members, which means fathers, brothers, sisters, mothers, whoever. And only 7% were strangers. Imagine, out of the 100%, only 7 were people who were strangers, who were out in the dark. Rest of them were people they already knew and trusted. And the sad thing is that we spend all our time worrying about the men outside our homes, but we so conveniently and stupidly enough forget about the ones that reside inside our homes. This reminds me of the story of a girl who I know. She's a friend who tells that her dad's sister's husband, which means her uncle, molested her when she was 10 years old. Imagine, what is a 10-year-old girl? And she has never opened her mouth up until now. She has her own daughter now. She is 33 years old and she has never opened her mouth. Another friend tells me the ordeal of her rape committed by a doctor who's a family friend. And even after the rape, the doctor kept coming home, speaking to the family, having food and drinks in their home like nothing ever happened. Another is a father-in-law and mother-in-law of a friend who tells that the father-in-law is raping the mother-in-law. And you know what their age is? 65 plus. And the only reason that happens is because we don't talk about these issues. We fail to provide our kids with the proper talk about the boundaries and the differences between good touch and bad touch. And see what happens when they even grow up. They never find the courage to speak about these issues because there's so much stigma attached to it. That mother-in-law I just mentioned, imagine, even in her old aching age, she does not have the guts to tell her husband to stop or to make a big deal about what he is doing to her. For the simple fact that she was never told that you can say no and you can make a fuss about this. You have all the right in the world to say no. No matter how sad and depressing and awful all this is, it is really important for us to really talk about all these. Hence, I'm making all these videos so that, one person somewhere gets it and decides, you know what, this is awful and I'm not going to stand by it anymore. So please like, share and subscribe and share these messages as far as you can, because you never know whose life you could be saving by sharing these. That's it for today, friends. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.